Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all doing alright, and this is a video about my recent project that I've been working on. It is the Ninja, and I call it Mountain Walkers. I call them Mountain Walkers. I love this design so much because it took me so long to work on, and it just finally came to fruition. But we're just going to talk about the style that I use, the inspiration, and just the overall process really. But this is how I got my inspiration to start off. So Spider-Man, Miles Morales, PlayStation 4 and PS5, or just PS5 I believe, my fault. That game, and then Marvel Rivals uses these colorful type of highlights. I don't want to say complementary colors. This is what I'm using right now, but they use these bright outlines and stuff for the characters. I combined those two, and I ended up using the yellow light colors for the highlights, where the light will be coming in from the left side, and then on the shadow side, a more darker contrast, I use this, like, I guess you would say darker reddish pinkish color, and it just came out so good. Like, I just really love that part of the project. As you see right here, this little glimpse of my full illustration, I didn't apply it to the full illustration, but this is why this part is like my most favorite part. But you just see the layering and the stacking that I used, outline. But besides all of the art right here that I did, just a quick reminder to just really take patience in the art that you do, and really sit back and appreciate the artwork that you do, because in the long term you're going to be designing stuff like this over and over again. Especially for me, in my own eyes, like, I'm going to be making stuff like this over and over again. So take the time to really appreciate the art that you're already doing in the present time, and then prep and prepare yourself for what is to come in the future, your future projects. Maybe you're working with a small indie game company, maybe you're working with a AA, AAA, whatever it is. Just remember that your art is valuable. After this, I took my 3/4 view and my backside view piece that you see right here, and I threw it into Photoshop, did all the things that I can. I added hue, colorization to it, adjusting the colors, just making it more refined and whatnot. I did the same thing for this full illustration piece that you see right here. This is where all the variants come into play. So here's the different variants. They all have their own cool capabilities. First one was the Mantis, and that one has more precise striking power with all of his blows. You have the Grasshopper build. That one obviously has more hops, more agility. Here's just the basic ninja build. I didn't really come up with a name for that one. And this one is the Oni build. This one will have strength buffs and fire abilities with his weapons that he uses. Each and every one of these ninjas uses kunais, blow darts, and they use these long sword-like weapons that pop out of their arms like they're Wolverine or something like that. But I took inspiration mostly from Baraka from Mortal Kombat. So that's what those devices are on their wrist that they all have. Come in different colors, obviously, because they have different concepts. But boom, here it is. These are the weapon silhouettes that I came up with. The top is the blow darts and the bottom is the kunai. My favorite kunai is probably the third one. And then on the top, bro, my favorite blow dart is probably the very first one. Only because the both of those look very universal and can be used for all the characters that I have drawn out for my concept. That's another important thing too. You can develop silhouettes or concepts for your weapons, but if you don't have a base weapon that you should have for the character that isn't fully developed or whatnot, which I was still doing right here, and I didn't fully develop a weapon, I just made the silhouettes. I could easily do that in the future if I so pleased to, but you do want a default weapon that you can use for your characters. Here's the final product. Wow. 3/4 view and the back view of my character, and it just looks absolutely amazing to me. This is one of the first projects that I've thrown in Photoshop, and I just take pride using the vibrant colors like I did on the character. The complementary colors just matches so amazing with the purple, yellow and purple. Who would have known? Now that I think about it, it's low-key giving off some Batman vibes, like 2007 animated Batman vibes. I don't have too much to say about this one. I mean, like, I take pride in this one too, but I just really love the first piece that I showed you guys because I use that technique of using complementary colors. But I do appreciate this one a lot. This is where it all began, creating the variants. But I like it. Not much to say really. But alright guys, that's the final piece. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you think about the design and what I should draw next. If you enjoy watching this project come together, and make sure you like and subscribe for more art and character design. See you guys in the next one.